What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Pop the Top. I'm your host, Caleb.
And Josh.
And y'all, don't forget to hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. And let us know any topics that y'all want us to talk about, anything that y'all want us to stay in tune on. But with that being said, got to introduce my boy Sheldon in the building. What's the word, bro?
How you doing, everybody?
Already, man. Cooling, bro. Cooling, man.
Here.
For sure. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. And y'all, we going to jump in today's episode, Lifetime Money Problems. You already know what it is. So, Jay, I'm going to shoot it off to you. I'm going to go ahead and give it off to you, bro.
How you feeling, man? I was not prepared. I didn't
Hey,
have
bro, you know how we...
speech,
Hey,
no
listen.
Academy Award winning anything. But with that being said, since we talking about what was a life,
money problem. It's a
problems, all four things that I'm struggling with right now. But you know,
for sure. For sure.
where do we begin? Let's start with money.
Yeah.
Let's start with money right now.
Hey, let's go ahead and get to it.
My job owes me some money. I want my money.
I feel you.
I'm not working for free.
Hey, real
You know what I'm
talk.
saying?
That's real talk.
But since we're on the topic of money,
Yeah.
how does everybody feel about 2020? Do you feel like you're going to get some real good tax deductions and stuff of that matter? How you feeling? How you
Income
feeling?
or tax returns and stuff.
No, deductions, because you know they like to take a lot of
Oh
money.
shoot! Oh, hey, look, bro, them people be tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't don't look for too much back.
Yeah. Hey, straight up, that's a fact, man. Nah, I mean honestly, man, I look at it like Sheldon said, man. Don't look for too much back. Uncle Sam he not generous, so giving, especially that. But at the same time, far as with the money aspect, you know what I'm saying, people out here be wilding. You know what I'm saying, especially with the jobs. You know what I'm saying. What people would do for money and what the job make people, you know what I'm saying, turn into to get cash or to, you know what I'm saying, it's just kind of like it turned people against one another. You know what I'm saying? It's just a cold world with the way the money is making everybody move in a sense.
And then even the money that people do have, how they spending it, you know,
Right.
you saving it, you investing it right, you know. I think that's the biggest problem, especially us.
Yep.
We have is learning how to save money, how to where to invest, not just, you know, in a car wash or in a landscape, but, you know, really investing it so that it can work for you in your future.
Right.
Yeah.
And I definitely agree, man, because I think a lot of people don't understand, like, with that money aspect, what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody come in a large invest or sum of money, they tend to blow it off. You know what I'm saying? Quick, ASAP. Instead of going and investing it in something that got some value. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's something that a lot of people don't take in consideration. I just be wondering sometime, like, you know, the things that we sacrifice on a daily basis to get to the money and to, you know what I'm saying, try to live comfortable. You know what I mean? Because it's like when you at work or doing what you got to do, people don't respect what you got going on because it ain't them.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't. You know, everybody got their own problems.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, everybody got their own problems. You know, everybody need money, but at the same time, you know, when you leave that job, you know, you want to still feel like you was important.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's so true, man, because it's like a lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying, treat you. I feel like jobs don't treat you as a human being.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
you just a number. Just another
Exactly.
number.
I was just about to say that same thing.
Yeah.
They do not see you as no solidified human. They see you as a number in their system that they just have to throw a little bit of change at.
Right.
To keep on moving their whole, you know, circle, to keep it rotating so that their business don't fall apart.
Yeah.
It's real jacked up, but at the same time, it's been happening for so many years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, definitely, man, because like I say once again, man, it's just, it causes a whole, you know what I'm saying, domino effect in a person's life. So you could take it in the aspect of, you know, how it affect a person's life.
Yeah.
You sacrificing your time and you know what I'm saying, your youthfulness to a company early on. And you know what I'm saying, if you got any other situations going on outside of that, it can, you know what I'm saying, alter that. You know what I mean?
Not even to mention the strain that might, you know, it's gonna put on your family.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be the stress or not being there all the time, and then, you know, you paying me this little $12 an hour, and I'm supposed to just be happy.
Exactly.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
You know, so
yeah, that's so true, man. It's just, I feel like, you know, it kind of make you feel like a puppet on strings in the sense of they can actually, you know what I'm saying, you know, make you do what they want you to do without having no say so on what's going on.
We understand that that's business, you know.
Right,
That's
exactly.
business, and that's how it works. That's how they make money. They got everybody here to make money.
Right.
But you know, at the same time, you know, you want to at least feel that respect.
Yep. Exactly, for sure, and that's the honest truth, man. Because if you don't, I feel like, you know, if you not you feel respected in that sense, man, you kind of, you know what I'm saying, don't have no respect for what you do anymore. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I feel like them first 2 years, that's when you at your top.
It's your top, yeah.
You at the top of the game.
You don't know nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You open the, you know what I'm saying? You open everything.
Yep. Yep. You know what I mean? Because it's like, honestly, man, like, Josh, what about yourself, far as, like, have you had any personal experiences with, you know, any JOBs that was out there that kind of, you know what I'm saying, treated you in such manner?
I would have to say, if there was one that was like that, it was probably, I'm not going to say the company name, but it was the time where I worked at a chemical factory.
Yeah.
And it was just like, no, like the time schedule was all types of jacked up. They would promise us like, oh yeah, y'all come in from like 7, get off at 3. We would come in from like 6 a.m, get off at like 7 p.m.
Right.
Which I'm looking at like, how the heck is this even possible? Sure. Y'all promised me promised me one schedule. I signed a contract. Yeah. This ain't, and then, you know, and then it came down to like, you know, paying, the pay rate was like, oh yeah, depending on like how many months you stay here with us and this, that, and the third, how many years, you know, we do payment promotions every single, I want to say it was like every single 6 months and a half or something like that. Never saw one of those.
Dang,
not once. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Right.
I'm just working, smelling chemicals, bleach, toothpaste, all types of things.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then, you know, as time went on, you know, you being there for so long, you kind of like take in every single thing, all the aspects, and majority of it is your time. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. All the time you have taken from yourself to, you know, better yourself, to get out of the position that you are in, even though it may not be something, you know, like down or taking you down or no nothing. You might be in a good position, but you want to better yourself. You always do.
Yeah.
But you don't have no time for that. And especially you don't have no time for your family, no time for, you just don't have no time, point blank period. Your time is in that building.
Right.
Like that is your time.
Right.
And that's all you get. And it's like, it's kind of jacked up. But I don't think, like, from a company's perspective, I don't think I'm not saying they don't care.
Right.
Because they don't see it. You know what I'm saying? They don't see it. So that's it's like, true. It's not saying that they don't care. It's just the fact that they don't see it. It's like, okay, I don't see it. That's not my problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's they, you know, way of just going about it.
Right.
Not unless you address the problem or bring it to them, then they like, oh, okay, well, where was all that earlier?
Yeah.
It's like you wasn't there. You can't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. That's the way I had, you know,
I
perceive it from that.
I feel you on that. What about yourself though, Shep?
I know you had the same thing, like working third shifts.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? There's no respect for from companies to the associates that work in them third shifts. They think they throw that little dollar at you and that little premium. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be all good, but you sacrificing way much more than the average employee that's anywhere. You know, from family time to holidays to, you know, your personal health.
Yeah.
You know, sleeping. You know, sleep. I mean, all that. So, and then, you know what I'm saying? That nobody. I ain't never heard nobody, hey, thank you.
Right. Oh,
thank you for coming in and working this night.
Oh, heck
you know what I'm saying? You know, you don't never hear that. So, you know, that's you know, that go a long way.
Yep.
That go a long way.
Straight up.
To make you feel like you sacrificing for a common something.
Yeah.
You something.
Yep. That's so true, man, because it's like, you know, for me, you know what I'm saying, I look at it like you were saying, third shift, man. It's just kind of like, you know, that you got to be cut from a different cloth to work third shift. For real, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like you were saying, man. The time that you will normally go to sleep is your sleeping schedule is all changed.
Yep.
So you getting up and you have the risk of running off the road, being too tired, or hurting yourself at work, being too tired. And people just put that weight on you like, hey, man, you got to be here. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. This is a responsibility. And, we, you know, and let's be clear, we ain't complaining about working at all.
Not at all.
And nobody on here complaining. But at the same time, we just keeping it real on the aspects of that go on. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Because I just feel like, you know, like I said, it's people that's really sacrificing their life every day, going out here driving, doing what they got to do. And they, you know, they got people to come back home to. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant as well, because you see things like that happen, and that's very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I mean? But it's real stuff, and I feel like too, another thing, you know what I'm saying, like y'all was talking about time. You can't get your time back.
It's gone.
That's something that you can't buy back, man. Once it's gone, it's gone. Like you said, like I don't think people really taking that. Like, you know, I think people really taking it for granted. You know what I'm saying? They just moving so fast. Everybody out here nowadays moving so fast and got their head in their phones. And, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's that part of society. You know, everybody got their head in their phone. They want you keyed in on that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And all they say, all this ties in together. You know what I'm saying? Because they got you focused on something else.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't focused on your money. You ain't focused on, you know what I'm saying? They say, you know.
Yeah,
you 60 years old, and you like, what's wrong? Where my savings at?
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? Because now you can't work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so
what,
true.
what you really be thinking about is what you gonna do when you can't work.
Exactly.
Because it's gonna come that time.
Yep.
And you know we ain't guaranteed this Social Security like our parents and grandparents was. So I don't, you know, hey,
man, you right on that. Cause I agree 100%, man. Cause at the end of the day, man, like the things that's going on now, you know. You know how grandparents used to live to 80 and all these different type ages that was high. It's like a lot of people nowadays is leaving out here early, man. They don't have a chance to even, you know what I'm saying, think about, you know what I'm saying, what they gonna do when they get older. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people getting wiped out. Shoot, the rate is young, man. 15, I feel like, and on 15 to 25.
Oh, the death rate?
Yeah, like the age, you know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy, man, how a lot of things is just taking place out here and just life in general. Because I just feel like social media, man, I know we done talked about it before, but social media got people twisted.
Oh, yeah.
All the way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just...
If you're not making money, if you're not living it big,
it's just false window.
Exactly.
It's false window.
Yep. If you ain't got the money in the bank, if you ain't riding the fancy cars, then you just broke. You ain't nothing. You just nothing, pretty much.
No, you can't just be a hardworking person.
Exactly.
It's just normal. You
it's
gotta
like
be,
even that is looked down upon.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the heck? Back then, that was like that's what you wanted.
Like
a job,
a job. I got a job.
Yeah, I'm like,
that ain't enough. You gotta have a job and a side job.
Yeah, I'm like,
you know, you gotta be doing something. Yeah, you just gotta.
I'm like,
straight up.
Okay, dang, that's all right, cool. I mean, I don't know, man. With the whole social media, it definitely ties in with the whole, you know, time and money as well, and you know, just life in general. Because like I feel like with social media, it's like there's always a new trend. You know what I'm saying? There's always something that you can't be or you have to be like. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it switches up every single year, but it's the same routine of where if you ain't fitting in this category, then you ain't nothing.
Right.
Just you ain't gonna never be nothing. You this, that, and the third. So it's like that's real jacked up, but at the same time, it's like, what is the way to stop it? You know what I'm saying? What is the way to say, okay, this is enough. I need to walk away. I know, you know, what they talking about. Nah, I ain't feeling on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like a lot of people don't say that enough. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know when to walk away from social media, when to separate themselves and kind of like clear their head. People get so consumed by it that they become in like a depressed mindset.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, but like that's how it is, and it sucks. Yeah, but that's kind of the way that society is like leaning towards.
Right. Yeah, I agree, man. I look at it like, you know, the way everything is going. It's kind of like the way all this stuff is shifting. It's turning a lot of people against one another.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here is kind of like on edge for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm you know, they make it look like, oh, we got to be enemies. We can't come work together. We can't be cool with each other. It's almost like separating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't progressing nothing.
No, not at all. Not at all. I got a question for y'all fellas though. What do y'all think like could possibly be a solution to, you know what I'm saying, for people out there that don't know or you know, wonder like how can they get themselves in a better position? I ain't saying we got the answer to that, but at the same time, like what could, you know, what could kind of like help or ease a situation if they out here trying to make something happen? You know what I'm saying?
First off, Okay, Academy Award winning questions. Like,
nah, you good?
Give me a second.
Hey, nah,
that's a lot to think about.
Take your time.
But at the same time, I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a solution.
I
out
think,
there.
like I said, like you said, it's saving. Like,
Yeah.
you getting your money and you saving it and you investing. You ain't just out here, just spending. Like, you get your paid. You know what I'm saying? Living check to check. You get paid, and it's the the new clothes or the new whatever. You living outside your means. Staying within. It's not saying you can't enjoy yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But just live within your means.
Yeah.
And you will have that economy, and you have that capital building up in yourself that you can, make them decisions and not be trapped.
Yep.
Gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. And you won't feel that stress.
Yeah, man.
100%. I agree with that.
For sure. That's real talk, man. Because it's just like the reason why I asked that, because there's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, out there that, sometimes feel like they stuck in certain situations. It ain't that, you know what I'm saying, like, they can't do this and can't do that. They know they can do it, or some people don't, you know what I'm saying, because they don't know how, you know what I'm saying, what they got inside of them.
Or they can't, people feel like they feel trapped.
Right,
because they got so many responsibilities as child and, saying, families and mortgages. You feel like you're trapped there.
Exactly.
But, you got to take that leap sometimes.
Right.
That believe in yourself, take that leap, or you going to just be in that.
Yep. That's 100%. Because, like you said, and you know what? That's so true, man, because a lot of people do have to take that leap. People hold themselves in one place for so long, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, you got to really wake yourself up. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody going to do it for you. Ain't nobody going to do it for you at all. And it's kind of like, man, because I feel like, we have the blueprint. Every generation has its own blueprint. We see what our parents go through and what they've been through, and we got to grab and you know what I'm saying, take hold of what they gave us. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of the youth now, they don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, do that. They on their own. Like, whatever I got going on is what I got going on.
They live for the day.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, they don't care about it. They don't understand, man, because, you know what I'm saying, like you were saying, Sheldon, like, when a young person, you know what I'm saying, living his life, how he living it, they not thinking about when I turn 60.
No.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when you turn 60, what you gonna do?
Like you say, with that time, it's right around the corner.
Hey, you ain't lying.
It's 2020, we're already a month, 30 days in it.
That's
time moves. It moves.
Time
is
stop. Flying, man.
It don't stop.
Nah, not at all. And that's the thing, because it's like, time really is going so fast. Like, every day you look up, it feel like it skipped 2 days.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Like you said, we a month in. A month in on the 30th or the 29th or whatever. Excuse me if I got the date wrong or whatever. But it's kind of like just time is flying, man.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know, man. I just feel like, bro, like every day you wake up in a routine. It's like day, night. It ain't even you looking at the hours. They just flying by. It's 12 o'clock, 8 o'clock, next day. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. But it's just so crazy, man. But, people be out here wilding, man. But another thing I wanted to say, too, like, in the situation of the money, man, because let's be real. You know what I'm saying? We come up, you know what I'm saying, being around rough neighborhoods or in rough neighborhoods, and knowing that it's like a lot of things get done, you know what I'm saying, for this money, man, that really don't hold no value, you know what I'm saying, because it's just paper.
It's paper.
But a lot of people go out here and do some wild stuff for it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Because it's
what
just.
What do you mean, like government-wise?
Nah, just out here, because, government-wise, they doing a whole nother scam, you know.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
In the sense of,
you can't
like,
even keep up with that.
You can't even keep up with that. But I'm just saying in the sense of, like, what be going on a daily basis around us. You know what I'm saying? People really be tripping out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, just... and like what J. Cole said, you know what I'm saying? Did you really, you know what I'm saying? You buying the neighborhood, you put anything back into the, you know what I'm saying? You doing all this?
Yep.
For what?
Exactly.
Like I say, we're back to the same thing. That fast living, living for the day, living for the day. Like,
yep. It's crazy. You got anything to chop it up on like that, Jay?
At the moment, I really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, my opinion on that is like, I really don't have nothing to say on that. It does suck that, being in a situation like that, living in a rough neighborhood, you want better for yourself. That's what everybody dreams for, especially living in a rough neighborhood. For those who haven't lived in a rough neighborhood, it's like, you know, just to put them in that type of mindset, it's like, imagine, you know, waking up, you seeing your parents work 2 jobs or work 3 jobs trying to provide for just one child, or let alone 6, 7, or 8. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then on top of that, then you gotta, you know, do your best in school and, you know, try to fly by with all types of A's and B's and stuff like that just to get into college and stuff like that, because you know your parents can't provide. So it's like every child that's in a situation of where they're living, you know, in those type of rough neighborhoods, it's a fight and struggle. So it's like when you have people out there who are in, you know, gang violence or whatsoever it may be, where they trying to get that extra coin, it's like it is a little bit dangerous. Even though they fighting for their money, it ain't going nowhere. It's just going in the same cycle of where, you got blood money on your hands, pretty much.
That's facts.
It's like it sucks. I mean, it really does suck. Yeah. I would like to see it if the money could go back to the community, but I'm saying, you know, it's blood money. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be blood on that money.
Straight up. I don't know how you could even address them problems like that, because like you said, you got people dealing with, you know, things that, like you said, the government ain't, right. You know what I'm saying, ain't nobody trying to help these neighborhoods on no, you know what I'm saying, on kind of other levels. So, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, like you say, people been doing this ain't, you know, it's been going forever.
Straight
up.
I mean, man, you ain't lying, man. You know, another aspect I look at too, you know what I'm saying, as far as on this topic or whatnot, it's like how, you know, back on the topic of time, you know what I'm saying, because it's just like, you know, people go out here and sacrifice time, you know what I'm saying, for their families and all that, and it's like, I just try to understand, because when you going to work and you doing what you got to do, all these different things, bro, and then you get back to the crib, it's like somebody was missing you for that amount of time, you know what I'm saying, and that, to me, that mess up situations at home or whatever the case may be. Like when you got single parent mothers or whoever, single parent fathers as well out here, you know what I'm saying, going to work. You know, they child ain't even seeing them majority of the day.
They say you working 2 jobs, you know, and they not there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how you know, how do you expect that child to grow up and come up with some, you know what I'm saying, with some type of understanding of guidance, you know, because I feel like certain kids come up and they resent their parents for not being around them as much as they should, you know. And that's just how I see it, man. But
like I say, you got to make them sacrifices. People got to make them sacrifices, and everybody, you know, you an adult, you got to make them sacrifices. But at the same time, you still just it's a problem. It's there, you know. You just you know, you just still want that to know that, hey, you know, this is why.
Right.
You know,
right.
You want somebody to say something. You know.
Yeah. Straight up. And that's all facts, man. But y'all, it's been another episode of Pop the Top, man. We appreciate Sheldon for sliding through, kicking it with us for a little bit over here, man. And like always, man, we love y'all. Much love. We up out of here.